Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're looking into something really quite unusual. We've got a series of forwarded emails, and they're marked, get this, top secret report to NATO, or sometimes top secret report to CPS. So our job today, to unpack these pretty extraordinary claims. Who sent them? Who are they trying to reach? There's a definite sense of urgency here, a really wide net being cast. Okay, let's get into it. Who was sending these out?
Well, the name that keeps coming up is Graham Wilkins. He's listed as the director of a company called Capstone Estates Limited.
Capstone Estates. Okay.
Yeah, sources say the company's actually currently still trading based out of Cahors in France.
France. Interesting.
Although Wilkins himself seems to have been traveling. Notes say he was in Bangkok during some of this.
Okay, so what was the main point? The core allegation from Capstone.
It boiled down to this: a suspected foreign power conspiracy against UK and NATO interests. Pretty big claim.
Huge. And he didn't just, whisper it. He went straight to official channels, right? Starting in July 2023?
That's right. First email went to the Crown Prosecution Service, the CPS, on July 23rd.
And then?
Then the very next day, July 24th, he emailed the Royal Military Police Force, the RMP.
And the messages themselves. You mentioned the subject lines.
Oh, yeah. They were designed to grab attention. Things like, urgent national security NATO defense emergency. Immediate action required.
Wow. No messing around.
None. And inside, he claimed, quote, evidence of high treason committed by hostile enemy actors extant and verifiable.
High treason. Verifiable evidence.
Hey,
That's
forward.
incredibly serious. He's basically accusing unnamed people of betraying the country.
Exactly. And he even added a warning saying that any official failure to act on this, if found, would also constitute high treason.
Because he's putting the recipients on notice, too. Immense pressure.
Absolutely. And what's fascinating, really, is how things escalated from there.
How so?
Well, by mid-August, August 15th specifically, he wasn't just contacting UK bodies. He started forwarding that top-secret report to NATO.
Forwarding it? To who?
To numerous heads of state. Presidents, prime ministers, defense ministers, across many different NATO countries.
Wait, directly. He just emailed world leaders himself.
That's what the records suggest, bypassing, all the usual protocols, sending what he labeled a top-secret report straight to the top.
And what was he telling them at this point?
His claim then was quite stark. UK and USA governments appear subverted by hostile enemy actors.
So he's broadened it now. UK and USA. And did he mention the lack of response?
Yes, he explicitly stated that, as far as he knew, he hadn't received any response from the UK government agencies he'd contacted earlier.
Okay, so the silence seems to have pushed him to go wider and louder.
It certainly looked that way. By late August, these emails were apparently going out daily.
Daily?
And he added another recipient to the list, the Order of Malta.
The Order of Malta. The ancient Catholic order. Why them?
He specifically mentioned their partnership with NATO, the Italian section. His message was direct. Due to your partnering with the NATO military Italian section, I feel compelled to inform you. Please pass on to NATO partners.
So using them as another potential channel to NATO, and this is where it gets even stranger, right? He started reporting issues with his own communications.
Yeah, this is a key development. He claims, quote, further developments have occurred, such as sustained DDoS, on attempts to contact UK military by email.
DDoS, distributed denial of service. So cyber attacks trying to stop him.
That's what he believed. He saw it as reinforcing his core fear that the UK appears completely subverted by hostile enemy actors.
Wow. So the narrative becomes not just about the conspiracy, but about active efforts to silence him.
Precisely. And the last email we see in this particular batch, August 28th, went back to the UK Ministry of Defense and the RMP.
And the message.
Pretty much reiterating the core claim, the conspiracy, the subversion, and again highlighting the lack of response he'd received. So throughout this whole period, you see this consistent pattern. One individual, Graham Wilkins, using secure email, trying again and again to get this message to the highest levels of government and military across multiple countries. He clearly believed it was a critical, top-secret emergency.
It's an extraordinary display of determination, whatever you make of the claims themselves.
It really is. A relentless effort to sound the alarm.
So what does this all mean? I mean, looking at this whole sequence, it definitely shows one person's unwavering conviction that something was terribly wrong, and their willingness to go to extreme lengths to report it, even in the face of alleged silence and, well, digital interference.
It really brings up a difficult question, doesn't it?
Which is?
What actually happens when someone believes they have vital, maybe even top secret information, but feels the normal channels are blocked or compromised.
Right, and they resort to just broadcasting it, sending it out far and wide to global leaders.
Yeah. It puts everyone in a tough spot. The sender, the recipients, who have to sort through countless messages.
It really highlights that tension, the tension between an individual citizen feeling they have a duty to warn and the huge, complex machinery of state security and intelligence.
How do you sort the signal from the noise in a situation like that?
Exactly. And when someone bypasses everything, claiming the system itself is compromised, where does that information even land? How is it assessed? It makes you think about how information, especially urgent, potentially critical information, flows or doesn't flow in our hyper-connected, sometimes overwhelming world, something to definitely mull over.